So we have this comment. Your wife is dead. Let the dead rest. Shameful. Okay, I guess I'll just pack it up and close my account and not publish my book and close down my coaching program that helps thousands of people and erase all the podcasts and all the speeches and people that I've helped over the years. Really, literally the thousands of people because some random person on TikTok said, this is shameful to talk about this. Okay. The only reason why I'm actually bringing has nothing to do with this particular person, but it has to do with society in general. And society, for some reason, feels that it's okay to shame alcohol use disorder and talking about alcohol use disorder. And this is really part of the problem why it exists to begin with, because it goes into hiding. When someone is hiding their bottles and cans, they're drinking in isolation, it's because they feel the shame. They realize that they have a problem. And they don't want others to know about it because they don't want the repercussions. So it drives itself into the closet. And the problem with this disease, alcohol use disorder, and if this is the first time you're seeing me, this may be a little confusing, but my page is all about alcohol use disorder, as my wife of 25 years passed away a little over 4.5 years ago. So let's continue this conversation. And to be honest with you, as long as I experienced this with my wife and helping clients and really talking about this for a good 10 years now, is that this disease, part of the problem is society itself, the way they react to it, the disparaging remarks, the lack of understanding, the lack of education, and really the biggest problem is the lack of critical thinking skills that so many people have. So many people only have the ability to only look at things at face value. And there's so much more going on with my page. When I talk about in detailed stories about my wife, and some of it is not particularly pretty, and I understand that, but that's what the disease is. And you have to expose alcohol use disorder for what it is. Families go through hell on earth. And it's really there to help the families and also to allow people who are alcoholics to understand how they affect themselves and how they affect others. And maybe they will have some kind of catalyst to do something about their disease and take action and work on themselves, which is so vital. Talking about it is only going to help the issue. It's only going to help this platform and allow it to grow. And the more disparaging remarks I get and the uglier they get, it's really part of growing pains, and I get this. But there's also an element of just really sociopathic, disturbing Karen-type people. And luckily I have filters on my page, so I catch things. And there's some things that were so vile and just disparaging that it's unbelievable. I don't even know how TikTok allows it. I'm glad they catch them. But if I were to share some of those things, it would be unbelievable. The things as a creator that you have to go through just to try to help other people. It's just unbelievable. The only reason I mention it here is because it's important to make this an educational platform and one of peace, one of empathy, one of understanding, and one of moving forward and growing, okay, and healing. That's what this platform is, even if you don't understand it at first. That's the ultimate goal. And really, one of the last things I want to say is this is not a page to bring your dirty laundry and force it upon me or to throw it at me. This is not a page to express your issues and try to incorporate them into what I'm trying to do. I'm the widow. My wife died. I'm the widower here. Okay, so I can express myself any way I want to as far as helping other people. And that's the way I'm doing. It's the way I'm healing as well. And if you don't have that understanding, well, comments like this, and much, much worse than this, are very telling to the person that's telling it. It means there's something missing in them. Quite honestly. I would never go to someone's page and say something disparagingly unless I would I would go and look at some other videos and probably get a better understanding of where that person is coming from, or really what their page is about and what they're trying to express as a vision for their page. And most creators have a certain vision. And it doesn't come out in 1 or 2 or even 10 videos. It's a culmination of those. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense for people on my page. Moving forward, this is nothing going to be but positivity. and it will get a little bit more about Amanda in our earlier years. I think that was popular, and I'll explain more about that. So it's not so negative about the last years, and I appreciate everybody in here. And again, real quick, I go live every Monday through Friday, right around 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We have the Facebook group called There's an Alcoholic in the Family. And when you're ready to work with me one-on-one, you can click on the link tree, go to the Calendly link, set up a Zoom call with me. The call is free. I go over a coaching course with you, see if you're a good fit. The coaching course is not free. Don't really set up an appointment just to talk, because that's not really the point of it. The point of it is you're ready to rock and roll and get some help for yourself and your family, and that'll be the goal of the conversation. Again, please like, share, and comment. And again, thanks so much for listening.